Typical, isn't it? Morgan's kind of in the way. Wednesday morning, load of wheat going out from last year's harvest. Sold at 192 and now it's down to like 150, so I'm glad I'm taking it. Rob's the other side of the turret picker, threading the cable through the temporary power supply for the fuel tank. From the concrete yard, so he's got it up and over from the other side. I'll go and show you. Yeah, it's gone up over there and then drops back down into this tank and then all sorted. Rob's getting some new bolts. MacArthur here to put the new hood on the top of the dryer. John's just filling it up now so it's full of grain, so just makes it a bit easier for him to drop anything, it won't fall inside. Like spanners and stuff. I'm just going to take this panel off the weighbridge because we've got to get a wire out of it into the new room. So I'm going to lift this up and see how, I can't remember what that is, whether it's concrete or brickwork. We're going to have to drill it, so that's way up how big a job it's going to be. I can't remember if it was 22 mil or 24. Morgan was convinced it was 24, but it's not, it's 22, so let's go back and get another socket. Morgan's having a bit of a mare with this. He's got two grinders, guns, drills, trying to get them out because they're sticking and twisting and they can't get a grinder in because it's countersunk. Right, let's give this a bit of a touch. Probably let it dry and then do another coat in a bit. Smooth them wires out the way. We won't focus. It's a bit chewed up, isn't it?
Yeah, just a bit, yeah.
Anyway, he's got them all off. You can put them all back in now, just like the other side. Just turning the water pump on to send the hot water down to the dryer. What's dust in there? Been to look at the straw. It's still a bit damp, especially on the headland, even though Rob turned it over yesterday. So we'll probably leave that tomorrow when it's going to be 28 degrees. Yeah, we're going to go and cut another field now, the other side of the bridge, get that out of the way. I've got the header. Mekmar have finished with the dryer. John's got the combine. And we're going to go and... Oh, Rob's just doing a little bit of chipping because the straw was a bit damp. And we're going to go and cut some barley, but it's only across the road, so we're going to let John go first. Then I can pull across the gateway. Don't have to flatten any barley. But yeah, MacArthur are just finished now. They're just dirty that window. They're just washing their hands and then they're at the road, but that's the new shiny hoover on the top. There you go. The dad with his coat on. It's only 23.3. Combine only really just fits down this track. Need that saw disky thing, don't we? Brushing the branches. It's going to be tight enough for the tractor, isn't it, really? Catching the mirrors. They're a bit spiky. Not what they're called. Anyhow, I'll clip this. The lids are opening. Morgan's attracting the flies, well, not from his aroma, but from his yellow shirt. And he's off. Plenty of dust, so the rain must have dried off. Good sign. This field looks absolutely massive, and it's not. It's only 16 acres. Just with the trees all around it, you see. Morgan's brought the first trailer with the Merlot. He was going to drop it there, but he's going to drop it there now, a bit more out of the way, and I'll go back from the trailer. Bill's come to pick up the grain cleaner, so I'm going to pick up the grain trailer. Morgan's got the Toronto on. He's going to adjust the packer and clean it because it's got a bit baked in, especially on that side. So it just wants slackening and he's adjusting closer. See the odd little burr patch in this field, which is quite wet over winter. You wouldn't believe that this time of year now though. It's singing, isn't it, that engine? Oh, what's he stopped for? An excellent day now to what it was this morning. That damn start. Doesn't take long to cut this, is it? No ponds or telegraph poles in this field. It's quite a quick one to cut and spread. And it's fairly square. Little dog leg over there by that grain trailer and the header, but otherwise it's pretty square. This store has been sprayed down now, so we're going to just smoke bomb it now. It's getting late in the day and there's no one needs to come in here, so got my little electronic igniter. There we go. Just quickly light them all. There's 9 in here to do. Wants to go when they admit smoke into the atmosphere, and it'll kill any bugs that are living in the building. See the smoke now just wafting up into the rafters. Got a jug, I'm just going to get a sample of moisture out the dryer. Let's try to sample the grain, see what the moisture is. I've not got my glasses, so I've got to do it with one hand. Not quite down to 15 yet anyway. I'm going to take the Merlot ready for moving the header. Charlotte's going to bring that on the trailer. Wherever she is, she's disappeared somewhere. I'm just going to stop and show you this. The council have had a sweeper wagon today and it's that harsh. It's actually started pulling the tarmac up off the hill. It's nuts that, isn't it? Last bit now on this field going in. Field number 3 of barley ticked off. I've got the header. Gonna come back for that trailer in a bit, but we'll just move fields now to the one right by the yard. One was sown the latest in November. John's just folding the auger around the back now. And we're off once he shuts the tanks. I think I'll go last, let him back in the field and I can pull across in front of him. Actually, if I go first, he can grab it, then I can pull out the way. That's a better idea. Good picture. Typical, isn't it? Morgan's kind of in the way. Cleaning the packer roller off. Actually, no, I'll probably get on in this corner here. I want to cut this because the pigeons have been on it. Yeah, he's cleaned most of that, just a few left at that end. And then we'll just close that gap up a little bit. Definitely helps with it all being crumbly though, doesn't it? Tearing along. The wide screens are fitting in. When you see the combine coming down there, you realise how big it is compared to Maureen's house. One lap round and the beacon's on, that's a better sign. That's a sign that they should have put on the back of the tractor, Ted tractor, isn't it? Walking with Morgan to see the flood now, and we're looking at see how it's regrown. So you got this totally ripe, and then suddenly it's put under the shootout after the rain. It's still green at the bottom, but if we wait for that, can you see already this head's fell to the floor with the weight and the wind? So we can't wait for them little ones. We've just got to take the middle, the best. Where's he gone now? Oh, he's there, blending in. This was all underwater in the flood. Remember, I was driving on the ice with the buggy. It's grown, but not very high, is it? Was it a foot high, if that? Bit of weed in the bottom. Very, very thin. Look at the cracks in the ground. Yeah, this isn't going to yield much, is it? But at least it's all yellow. This is the problem where it's thin. See how pigeons have eaten it? It's just completely stripped these heads. Nothing at all left on them. Ah. Just bare. My mum's brought Clara out, so she's sat on the tractor with Charlotte with the aircon. And you can't see her. But she's pressing the horn. Yeah, we're only behind the yard now. There you go. Let's go and have a look what she's doing. Something made up because the coldest she's been all day. What are you doing? Looks good when it's bulging out the top of the tank. I don't know what that is. Oh, it is a pigeon. I thought it was bigger than that. It looks like a bird of prey. But it's the foot off the cultivator. Will he get it all in this pass, or does it go too wide at the far end? This is the last field of winter barley now. I've done a nudge over 2 tonne an acre, which is pretty rubbish. But when you think that there was 4 or 5 acres of this, probably about 16-acre field, probably a bit less actually, underwater, under ice at Christmas, then the rest of the field's got to yield a fair bit to pull the socks up for that sort of third of the field. And it was drilled very late, wasn't it? But it's the best yielding field of barley we've had, I think. No, we didn't quite get it. Got a little triangle left. Just looking at this though, I don't know what's happened here. Look, it's all heads on the floor. Wasn't rolled, so we can't go too much lower. Well, that's a gap that pigeons have been in. It's not all like that, it's just in the odd place that this bits and bobs fell down. It's got a full tank. I don't know whether they all quite fit in the trailer I've got on. Maybe leave a bit in the combine overnight, save me tipping too much in the wet bay for the dryer and it bubbling out. It says it's 14.5 on the combine, but I don't think it quite is. But we're putting it through the dryer to mix it with some that's a bit wetter, so it's just quicker batches. There you go. That's a wrap. winter barley finished sometimes before we even started harvest. And really, we could have finished it on Sunday if we'd have wanted. Well, Sunday when that bearing went, but we decided to put a little bit of, well, trying to put a new shaft in basically. Oh, there's a turret on the shed. Right. You just top me up then. Top the Charlotte up. £1 million to cut some barley. Ridiculous, isn't it? It's actually more than £1 million if you add in the cost of the trailers. Yeah, cereal farming's not adding up at the moment at all, is it? That batch should be done in a bit. Probably empty it in the morning actually now, because there's not a lot left to go. These 2 trailers are full as well. I'm going to do the birthdays for you, then I'm going to get me tea, and then tomorrow I'm back at Yorkshire Show doing a panel discussion in one of the bits. I don't know which bit. I need to find out really which bit where I need to meet. I think it's some sort of agri-sensory bit. But yeah, I'll do the birthdays now. Today's birthday, Granny Shack Lady, or otherwise known as Alison Shack Lady, is 70-ish. Ernie Bell's 41. John Sharp's on there. Amy F. Rob Simpson is on there. Gavin Fisher's 49. And Cole Grant is 14. 93,550 plus £6,331 of gift aid. So if anyone wants to do the maths, that's today's quiz question. What is the birthday bumper up to? And the other question is, how much to go before we hit the 100,000? Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. Cracking blue skies. Going to be really hot tomorrow. I think it's going to be 27 at the Yorkshire Show, but feel like 29. So definitely a day for sunscreen. Nearly too uncomfortable, really. Don't forget, get yourself a great Eccleston show at the weekend. Take an umbrella there because you'll need it for the heat, not for the rain. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.